Well, that was a good night of sleep. I am in the Caribou Targhee National Forest at the Wolf Flats Recreation Area. That's a mouthful. And I am camping right on the Snake River. And I have intentionally just taken my time this morning. It's about 8:30. I'm ready to roll out of here. I'm getting a look at the sunrise this morning. Gonna head over to Jackson, Wyoming, see the Jackson Hole area. It almost seems a shame not to go to Yellowstone when I'll be that close, or Grand Teton National Park, but I think I need to come back and do that. I need probably 3 days to see Yellowstone to do all that and to have a better plan and plan it out. And we've got the government shut down, so the visitor centers and all that stuff shut down. So I'm not going to stress about that anymore. I'm going to Jackson. I'm going to see that. I suspect it might be overcrowded and over-commercialized and disappoint me. I've always thought of Jackson and Jackson Hole as this charming, quiet area, and I doubt it's that. But we'll go see it. I can check that off the list, and then I'm headed on toward, work my way over towards South Dakota. Yeah, and so probably see Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore and maybe Custer State Park. We'll see what we can find over that way. Need to see a wall drug, of course, in South Dakota. That's a landmark. Anyway, we'll see what we can find. So anyway, let's enjoy one last look at this beautiful Snake River and the sun shining through the valley there. I think this goes out of here. Yeah, just passed by some other campers on the river there. There was a van and a motorhome and a trailer. So several spots back in here, but I think I got the best one. Ooh. All right, let's head to Jackson. We got to get out of here first, though. Stopped at a gas station and got some coffee, and I asked which way to go. There's a big loop. You can go left or you can go right. A customer stopped me outside. He said, go take the mountain passes. He said, just take it slow. So 42 miles, you can see the sign there, 42 miles to Jackson, across 2 mountain passes, according to that customer at least. So he said, take that way. It'll be much better view. Just take it slow. Said, okay, so here we go. It's just incredibly beautiful up through here with the aspen trees changing, and it's pretty surreal. I stopped and cleaned the bugs off the windshield, but they are coming back quickly, so I'll take a couple of clips and show you what it looks like through here before the windshield's covered up again. We're climbing Teton Pass. We've just come into the state of Wyoming. If those clouds would just move out of the way, all would be perfect. Well, here we are at the top of the mountain. It says, welcome to Teton Pass. Well, howdy, stranger. Yonder is Jackson Hole, the last of the Old West. We're at the top of Teton Pass. We're at about 8,800 feet in elevation. It's just gorgeous up here. And off into this valley, there's Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Wow, it's gorgeous. Just beautiful. I almost didn't come this way, and that nice stranger stopped me and he said, take Highway 31. He said, just take it slow. You'll go across 2 mountain passes, but it's the scenic, beautiful route. So just a beautiful place. So beautiful. Jackson Hole, Wyoming, from Teton Pass. Jackson Hole is grizzly country. Be prepared. So I guess this is the downtown village. It's pretty. A lot of people though. Y'all see a parking spot? I've been needing to pee for about 2 hours, y'all. So here's the town square. Let's go check that out. Give you a look around. Make you dizzy. Jackson Hole, Wyoming, town square. And I've looked at the map and I think there's some public restrooms over this way because I don't want this to be the day in the memory of the day I peed on myself in Jackson Hole. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. This is a pretty cool town. There are lots and lots of people. There's not much parking. I finally found a spot in front of a little bagel place, but 3-hour parking. But it's a cool place. Glad I'm here. All right, good news. I made it to the Welcome Center in the nick of time. Found the public restrooms. Now if we can find something wonderful to eat. Okay, how about Jackson Drug, the original soda fountain? Looks pretty good. Gonna have a burger, I think, with a view of the square and all the life going on around us. Let's see. Burgers, they're not cheap, but they look good. Saw a bunch of folks sitting out here eating burgers. All right, here's lunch. Having a cattleman burger and fries. So I have to tell you, I was a little worried about overcrowding and too many people and too many cars and all that stuff in Jackson. And at the city center, right where the main road comes through, it is busy. And there are a lot of people there. But I've been walking around for a couple of hours, and it's really a lovely town. It's just a really, really lovely town. And I would definitely come back here again. Now, out of curiosity, I looked on booking.com at the motel prices, just for basic accommodations. It was $400 to $500 a night. But I've got my motel room with me, and so it costs $0. So you can come visit, doing what I'm doing, you can come visit places like this. Go ahead. You can come visit places like this and it not cost all that much. But if you fly in here and rent a car and book a motel room for a week, it's gonna cost a lot of money. All right, let's get us a little gas so we can get on down the road. 87 octane, $3.89.9 per gallon at the Exxon. Just used some free Wi-Fi at the Wendy's. At Wendy's, there seems to be the only free Wi-Fi in town here in Jackson. It is almost 4 p.m. I'm headed out of Jackson, gonna head on across the state of Wyoming and do some boondocking BLM camping somewhere along the way tonight. Don't know exactly where. We'll see how far we want to drive. But we'll end up somewhere. I promise you that. We're gonna sleep somewhere. So let's head on down the road. We're not actually going to the national parks, but we are passing through the Grand Teton National Park here. Sure is stunning. Just absolutely gorgeous. Wow, look at that. I'm on the way out of Jackson and I'm passing through the Grand Teton National Park. And it's just phenomenal. It's not just to get a glimpse of it. Wish I had an extra week just to stay here and spend time in this park and in Yellowstone. But I certainly can't do them justice with half a day each. We've got the government shutdown going on, so I'm passing through, but I will definitely be back one day to see these properly. What a beautiful, beautiful park. Well, this is the closest we're going to get to seeing bison, I think. They're off in the distance there, grazing. Well, I'm just pulling in here on a whim. Hatchet Campground National Forest. Let's go see. I think I'm gonna keep going, but you know, let's drive through here and see what we got. I have no idea where this road leads, but it sure is pretty.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto US 26 East, US 287. Head west on Flagstaff Road, Forest Road 30160 toward Forest Road 3017.
Because I have come off the main road.
Continue on Flagstaff Road for 3/4 of a mile.
So just a few miles back, we came out of the Grand Teton National Park. That was an amazing drive through the park. I didn't even realize we were going to do that, but the drive took us through the park. And I was going to drive for about 3 hours tonight over to the other side of the state. But I pulled into a national forest, and there was a national forest campground that wasn't all that exciting. And I just kept going up the National Forest Road. And I came up here and found some dispersed camping spots. And this one has an overlook. Pretty gorgeous. Look at the trees back here. Just beautiful scenery. Came in on this old road here. But I think I'm gonna stay right here. This is a beautiful view. I don't really want to be driving across those roads with all this wildlife on the road at night. I think this is a good spot. We'll stay here. It's 5:15 p.m. Stay here for the evening, take it easy, and then head down the road early in the morning. And I don't have to be in that big a hurry, do I? So I kind of feel like I should be on further down the road tonight, but it's okay. I think I'll just stay right here. So thanks for watching today. I saw some beautiful stuff today. I didn't do anything spectacularly adventurous or interesting, but we saw some pretty things today. So thanks for following along. I really appreciate it. I decided to take a little hike from the campsite. Rolling hills up here. It's really beautiful. The trees are changing. It's the temperature is probably like 67 degrees, something like that. Maybe 65. Very comfortable, short sleeves. And we're camped right up here. There's another camper not far from us. Well, all right, let's have a look at the sunset before we turn in. Beautiful sunset. We're still in Jackson Hole here, just barely. The Teton National Park is over this way. I've come from this way. I'll be going that way. But it's just gorgeous out here tonight. It was pretty warm earlier, and it's getting real cool real quick. So tomorrow we'll head on down the road towards South Dakota, and I don't know if we'll make it there or not, but we probably will. And got a few places marked to see in South Dakota, so looking forward to that. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.